So, in the United States of America, what is the truth like for every American in our nation? And what are second opinions like for every American? Well, first, let me get to what the truth is like in America. The truth in America is like this nice and big, gigantic, strong, and muscular American hat. Or you can look at this and you can imagine how much knowledge and truth and honesty and kindness is in this American mind, especially if it is full of the good stuff, especially if it is. Especially if this is the kind of hat that can only contain the right stuff, and it can never contain anything that does not exist or is a lie or is false or is just a rumor hanging in the air somewhere. This is what truth is like in America. Second opinions in America are like these propaganda American hats. This is Democrat and this is Republican. You're not going to really find a lot of truth in these propaganda American hats. And the reason is because the Americans who choose to wear these hats are cherry picking what they want to believe in, or what they want to think about, or what they want to feel something for. These are the kinds of Americans who will try to tell you, oh, don't look in this hat. Like, don't put us in this hat. Like, this is truth. And we are Americans who want to live our lives and have our opinions and have our rumors and have our gossip and have our vibes and have our legends and myths and all that. We want to be happy and jolly and we want to have good times and we want to have a lot of money. Like, don't put us in this hat. Don't put us in this hat because we know what's in this hat. Like, there's something in this hat and we do not want to be in this hat. And you see, these are the propaganda agents you need to be aware of in American politics. Because obviously, the truth cannot fit in these hats. Because these hats represent the minds of Americans who generally only want insufficient information. And thus, if these hats represent Democrat minds and Republican minds, these minds are very small. And that's why generally the truth cannot get into these hats. And the reason is because these kinds of Americans are short-sighted. They have small brains. They have very small minds. They are inconsiderate. They are ignorant. They avoid a lot of problems because they do not want to deal with the problems. The hats are very small because they are not willing to discover what the world is made of, and they are unwilling to increase the size of their minds, as in increase their knowledge, increase their learning, increase their education, increase their success in life. And when it comes to hats like these, they might as well be made of stone, because this hat, this American hat, which could be a symbol of our entire history of American political science, it can never fit into these small little hats. And and generally that's the reason why we should look for this kind of hat. Like, this is the kind of hat we should look for. Or if you want to be a little bit more modest, in case you are careful of getting into tight situations with people who may have reasonable ignorance against unbelievable truth, then maybe try this hat instead, because this hat is smaller. Maybe there could be more reasonable opinions and secondary ideas and theories in this kind of hat. But definitely, so these are my symbols for American politics, just in general, if I may use these symbols. You see, this is like truth. This is like good reasons or good opinions. And these are like ranting, blogging, internet commenting, that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, come on. I mean, and would it make a difference if I wore both hats? No, because then I would probably look like an American princess here, like, oh, hey, look at me. I guess it's possible for an independent American member to be like this in the Independent American Party, you know, like, hey, look, I wear both hats, and I wear both hats, and well, that could be a little bit better, but yeah, definitely the extremists will want you to wear one of these hats and reject the other. Yeah, and it can get really, really sad when it comes to information out there in regards to American politics. It can even get to the point that whenever someone thinks of the truth in America, they only may think of something like just this handkerchief, which is like, you just blow your nose in, you know, wipe off the sweat, and well, maybe you need this sometimes, but really you should look for a big, you know, a big and important and strong and powerful and energetic and effective American mind, you know, like this, you know, if I may use this as a symbol, you know, because objects can be like symbols, metaphors, and such, you know. I'm not literally saying, like, if you wear this hat, you'll be a smart American. No, that's not the way it works. But as a symbol, if the mind, if a good mind exists, it would have to be something immense, something dramatic, something powerful, something, you know, gigantic, you know, like really effective, really theatrical, very wonderful, very beautiful and such, you know, which would be this kind of thing, you know, as opposed to something like, you know, this, which, well, you know, this is very small, and there may not even be a container, you know, for your thoughts of this, because these are just your eyes for America. And I hope you enjoyed my video with my metaphors here, and that is my video about truth and second opinions in America. Take care. Have a good one.